got me thinking of the times we took off on the road. I can't remember where we headed that night. We were cruising around town in Memphis, running the lights. I just know how it felt. I won't forget that. Windows down and open top. But we were clever not to take it too far, though it's hard not getting tempted. Calling you up to see how you've been, 'cause don't I miss you and all those things we did back then. Way back then. It's funny how times roll by. Is it 12 years since last time? Where'd you go? What's the score? Did you find what you were looking for? I never see you anymore. I can't remember what we did that day. We were blowing off steam in Paris, but I wanted to stay, 'cause I know how it felt when we raised hell. I won't forget that. But we were clever not to take it too far, though it's hard not getting tempted. Calling you up to see how you've been, 'cause don't I miss you and all those things we did back then. Way back then. Killing time, Friday night, found a photograph of us. I can't remember what we did that time. We were spending one night in Venice. It just slipped my mind. I just know how it felt. I won't forget that. Windows down and open top. But we were clever not to take it too far, though it's hard not getting tempted. Calling you up to see how you've been, 'cause don't I miss you and all those things we did back then. Way back then.
Good morning. Hello everybody. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Working on my to-do list. Getting some stuff written down so that way I don't forget. Y'all, the house. I think this is the worst that the house has ever been. We have just been busy with, camper and everything, and I have just falling behind on all my chores. So we are going to get the house cleaned top to bottom today. Plus I need to get a few things prepped up for Sunday's dinner. This Sunday's dinner is Winston's pick because it's his birthday. That Monday, it's his birthday. So anytime we do have a birthday, they get to pick, regardless if they pick to eat out or if they pick something at home. And Winston picked chili. He loves his Papa's chili. So he asked Papa to make chili. But since it's warm out, not all of us wanted just plain chili. So we're going to do chili dogs. So Papa's going to make chili and I'm going to make buns. I need to make some tea. We're also going to do just some French fries and tater tots because I have them in my freezer. Need to use those up. So I'll, that's a quick side dish to go with chili dogs. And then I thought about making a pasta salad. I wanted to make that Mexican street corn. The sun. I wanted to make the Mexican street corn pasta salad, but I don't have everything for that now. So I need to figure out what I want to make. But I want to do some kind of pasta salad. It sounds good to me. And I thought that would be, good something for me to snack on the next couple days. Plus we can have it for Sunday as well. So just come hang out, Sunday reset, getting the house cleaned for a new week and doing a little bit of meal prep. And then of course, We'll fix breakfast in a little bit. I did already kind of straighten up the living room this morning while I was waiting on my tea to steep. And then I started cleaning off the table, but I've got to get into the rest of the kitchen. It's atrocious. There's always dishes, always. So yeah, that's what's going on today. We do have plans tonight. We have a graduation party to go to tonight, so y'all won't see that, but y'all can hang out with us. I know. Hang out with us till we have to leave. Hopefully I can get everything done. Are you going to make a scene in a second? Yeah. Need your morning loving? You need your morning loving? Figure out something for lunch later, but whenever breakfast may be a little late. We slept in this morning. It's like 9 o'clock, and then we normally wait a little bit before we are hungry. So Winston is officially on summer break. Yay! Yesterday was like the first official day of summer break. He only had 2 hours of school, and so we honestly did absolutely nothing yesterday, and it was great. It was so great. We just sat, watched TV, like we did absolutely nothing. I did cook, but it was so nice just to sit and not have to do nothing. But that means today we've got to tackle this mess, so let's get to it.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. Hello, Ramona. I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows.
If you've been here a while, you know I normally do the worst room last. I get everything else clean, and then I normally tackle the kitchen, but I couldn't even cook. So I had to get this kitchen somewhat organized and start the dishes. That way I could cook us something to eat. We ended up not even eating till like 10:30, 11. So we didn't end up cooking lunch at all. We just had a snack. I actually had some of the pasta salad that you guys will see in a little bit in this video. And then Winston just pulled something from the pantry. And then we went to our little party that evening, and we ate there. So it worked out perfect. I just cooked us a big breakfast. I cooked sausage, eggs, and I just pulled some pancakes out of the freezer. They were chocolate chip pancakes, and just heated those up in the toaster. And we had us a late breakfast, lunch, brunch, whatever you want to call it.
Lost in your eyes, I go back inside my head, falling too fast. I can't wait another day. Can you hear me calling? I am losing all my breath, fading into darkness. We just need to find a way. If I go, would you follow? Would you stay around? Would you stay around? Can we make it till tomorrow? Are we out of time? Are we out of time? Aimlessly walking, just forget about this mess. Late night talking, need to get it off my chest. Can you hear me calling? I am losing all my breath, fading into darkness. We just need to find a way. We just need to find a way. We just need to find a way. If I go, would you follow? Would you stay around? Would you stay around? Can we make it till tomorrow? Are we out of time? Are we out of time?
Putting on your blue dress, your hair falls perfect on your shoulders. Notice how we both have gotten older. And I can see that lonely place, looking at your weary face. We used to laugh at everything, remember all the games we played. I remember them like they were yesterday. You used to be my Valentine, no, I'm not even sure you're mine.
While breakfast was going, I went ahead and started 2 pitchers of tea, and then I am going ahead and getting a batch of dough going for buns. Now, if you remember when I made the Italian sub buns a few weeks ago, y'all, I have literally used that recipe nonstop. I have made it as loaf bread, I have made it as rolls, I have made it as hamburger buns, hot dog buns. I'm telling you, like, this has been my top recipe the past couple of weeks. I will make sure to have it linked down below. It shows you, how to do it as Italian sub buns, but y'all know me. If I find a recipe I love, I just, shape it and turn it into whatever I need it to. And this recipe is absolutely amazing as loaf bread, as hamburger buns and hot dog buns. Hands down, my new favorite recipe. So I'm going to go ahead and get that going in the bread machine. This will take about an hour and a half, and then I can work on other things once I get done with breakfast.
I got this picture in my closet. It's gathering dust right now, and the edges have been folded once or twice. It doesn't look the same no more, 'cause the sun has made it pale. I used to have it hanging on my wall some time ago. A picture of you. You're standing by that window, playing your guitar. And if I close my eyes, I can almost hear your song. A picture of you. A picture of you. And I remember every day that I spent with you. The look you had upon your face when I said goodbye. I don't know why I let you go.
I'm going to go ahead and get the pasta going for the pasta salad. I ended up finding a bottle of Italian dressing in the basement in my food storage, so I am going to use that. So this is just going to be a super classic pasta salad, and we're using what we have on hand, using stuff up. So I'm going to go ahead and cook the pasta. I did 2 cups of pasta. I've got small shells there, and then I'm just adding in a cup of frozen mixed veggies. Once the noodles are cooked, I just drain it, and then I rinse it really good with cold water. That's going to stop the cooking process, and it's also going to go ahead and cool that pasta down. That way you can easily just mix in the dressing and everything. But while that pasta is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and try to tackle this dining room. It is absolutely a mess. We've been getting all kinds of packages in for stuff for the camper, and so I really just needed to kind of go through, clean everything in here. I've been, piling stuff up, stuff that we're giving away, stuff that we're donating, and so I really just needed to get in here since we are going to be having Sunday dinner. I had to get this room cleaned up.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the 2 of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. 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 All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again, just the 2 of us, and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make
Once I got the dining room cleaned up, I went ahead and swept everywhere. I do need a mop, but I will just do that tomorrow. I didn't end up having time today. We had to hurry up and get ready and leave, but at least I was able to sweep everywhere, which I sweep every single day anyways. So I will, probably sweep and mop tomorrow again before we leave for church. But the house was just so bad. And I was, I just needed to get back on track. And so I'm hoping that doing this, really taking the time today to clean the whole house, I'm hoping that will help me kind of stay on track with starting to move things into the camper. I feel like things have just been so hectic. The house has been a mess, I've not been home a lot. And so I'm hoping that now that we have the camper there, that I can just kind of, start moving things into the camper and it won't be as much of a mess. I need to knock on some wood because I'm sure that that's not how things are going to go. That's just how I'm thinking things out in my head. So we will see. But once I got everything swept, I went ahead and tackled our bedroom. I don't know why I had shoes absolutely everywhere, but I needed to change the sheets. I did need to dust, but also did not have time to do that today. I will get to that another day, but hey, at least we got the majority of the house kind of cleaned up. There's still some things that I needed to do, but it's okay, one step at a time.
If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. 'Cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to come back to you because now I see we were meant to be.
The dough is done, so I'm going to go ahead and get it divided out. I ended up getting 12 hot dog style rolls out of this. I ended up actually doing 2 batches. I did a batch once we come back from the party because I didn't have time to do a second batch before we had to leave. But I was afraid that we weren't going to have enough for Sunday dinner, so I made sure to do another batch. But I'm just going to get it divided up. I normally can get 12 buns. I don't weigh mine, but you definitely could if you wanted to. Mine don't always look the same. They're very rustic, but they're still delicious. I'm seriously cannot rave over this recipe enough. When I made this as loaf bread, Luke about lost his mind. He was like, this is the best, softest and best loaf bread that you have ever made. And he is a tried and true lover of the Wonder Bread, Bunny Bread. He will still buy that if he goes to the grocery store because he knows I won't buy it anymore. He normally comes home with a loaf of it if he ends up going to the grocery. But he was like, you've got to continue making this because this is the softest and best bread ever. So hands down, y'all got to give this a try. But I'm going to go ahead and get this divided out. And then I'm going to cover it with a towel and let it sit for about 30 to 40 minutes. It's really just going to depend on the temperature of your kitchen and how well it's going to rise. But you just want them to kind of double in size. And then I just get them baked. And these are seriously so good.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. so offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days, running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot.
Since this was a use it up style pasta salad, I went in the fridge and found some cheese cubes and also some black olives. So we're gonna just kind of cut those up a little bit smaller into more like of a bite size, and then we'll add those in. I did end up picking out the green beans from like the frozen mixed veggies. Once I rinsed the pasta and was cooling it down, I picked out the green beans, but I left the peas, the carrots, and the corn, and I just, added in that Italian dressing, gave it a mix, and then I just put it in the fridge. This will go perfect with our chili dogs tomorrow.
To them days, running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot.
Now I'm going to tackle the bathroom. It just needs a good wipe down. Counters, toilet, and the mirror. The stuff in the windowsill is actually going to be going bye-bye. I'm going to see if my sister-in-law or niece wants that stuff. I've just been, slowly going through everything and kind of pulling out stuff that we no longer use or that's, just not necessary for us to have in the camper, which, y'all, it has honestly been so great downsizing. That's one of the things that Luke and I were like, this is amazing. Like the amount of stuff that we have that it's just not, like it's not important, like it's not a necessity. It's literally just an object here, and it's been so great, literally going through everything, getting rid of stuff, donating stuff, selling stuff, like I don't know, both of us have just absolutely loved it. Like, I'm so excited to downsize. I'm so excited to simplify and just get rid of our junk, like just live with what we need. That's what I'm so excited for. It was time to get the rolls in the oven, and then while those were baking, I went ahead and just finished up the dishes. Other than the few dishes that were in the sink, those needed to soak, and I just gave the counters a good wipe down, and that was it. I was so happy to finally have the house clean. It took me several hours to clean it because it was atrocious, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some motivation. I definitely needed the motivation myself to get this mess done. We've got a lot to do the next couple weeks before we move into the camper full time, and I honestly cannot wait to share that next adventure with you guys. Like, we are so excited. So hopefully you guys are too. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.